Kill.
Protector's Enclave needs your help. Not every threat to Neverwinter is as far-flung as Icespire Peak. There's a very present danger right here in our own backyard. During the Cataclysm, a huge rift in the earth opened up beneath a portion of the city. We call it the Chasm, and it's a seemingly endless source of plague-changed monstrosities. The only thing standing between those creatures and the city is a unit known as Scar Company. I'm sure the soldiers of Scar Company would be grateful for any assistance you can offer. You should report to Captain Markath in the Chasm.
Hope you're ready to kill some plague changed. We've got a big quota to fill. All of them. You're here to help, and you ain't got any sign of the plague on you. You're either the bravest adventurer to wander into Scarkeep, or the stupidest. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Mainly because we need the bodies. We're here because we volunteered to be the first line of defense against the plague changed. I guess you're here because the folks topside got my message about weird things going on around here. Well, weirder than normal. The folks topside don't like dealing with us much for fear of catching the plague. We only really get supplies when we get new recruits. The rest we have to scavenge from buildings here in the Chasm. We're running short on weapons and supplies to arm our soldiers. Real soon, we'll be using rocks, sticks, and harsh language. You look pretty well armed. You think you can help? Head into the broken barracks to the northwest, and recover whatever weapons and supplies you can find. Well done. Now we've got a chance to strike back at these creatures. We could really use someone like you at our forward base. I want you to report to Lieutenant Trell at Fort Precipice. But there is something you can do on your way. Maybe you've noticed those blue Plaguefire geysers nearby. They're setting the ruins ablaze and spawning all kinds of plague-changed creatures. If we don't do something soon, they'll overwhelm Scarkeep. Luckily, some of the recovered supplies included dwarven blasting runes. Tossing a rune into a Plaguefire geyser should cause it to collapse. I'd be obliged if you'd knock out a few geysers on your way to Fort Precipice.
The fight against the creatures of the chasm goes poorly. Their numbers seem limitless, while we are so few. So, you are the source of the blasts we heard coming from the burning road. Well done. I'm happy to have some of those geysers sealed, and even happier to have a volunteer to lend us a hand. Scar Company is a grim unit, but a proud one. We bore our company colors bravely into battle, but lost them in the fight when we were nearly overwhelmed. The loss of that banner feels like a personal insult to every soldier in this command. It would be a great boost to our faltering morale if you could recover it. If you manage to recapture the banner, bring it here and raise it on the flagpole above the battlements. But be forewarned, the place where it now lies is guarded by some of the most formidable creatures we have yet faced. Our chaplain Imris has asked for aid in recovering the bodies of our comrades who fell in the last battle. I'm not going to risk more of my men without a good reason, but perhaps you can help Imris. Speak with him to see if he has a plan. Too many good soldiers lost.
Many Scar Company soldiers fell in our counteroffensive and their bodies were not recovered. Every surviving member of the company feels the shame of leaving slain comrades behind. Those soldiers deserve a proper burial. If the bodies were clearly marked and prepared for recovery, I am certain the lieutenant would allow a group of volunteers to recover the remains. I can supply you with marker flags and shrouds. Will you use them to mark our fallen comrades?
How much longer can we hold this position?
What you will, I obey.
The fight against the creatures of the chasm goes poorly. Their numbers seem limitless, while we are so few.
That is welcome news. With what you've done, we'll be able to recover our dead safely. Thank you, adventurer. Not many would be willing to help our cause.
A healing hand amid war. That is the duty girded here.
I'm proud to lead such soldiers. Each one is a hero. That banner is more than a piece of cloth. It represents hope to every member of this company. By recovering it, you've helped restore our fighting spirit. We're ready to soldier on now. The entire company salutes you. The fight against the creatures of the chasm goes poorly. Their numbers seem limitless, while we are so few. The plague-changed creatures we face are formidable, but their lack of organization has always given us a small advantage. But now that advantage has been lost. When we launched our attack against the plague-changed, we discovered they were being controlled by a creature called Trokar the Firestarter. Trokar's a potent spellcaster, and savvy enough in the ways of war to control the mob of chaotic creatures he commands. Our scouts report he has taken up residence in the ruins just north of here. If we hope to halt the advance of the Plague-Changed, Trokar must be eliminated.
We are beyond. I shall find no rest. what you will,
The fight against the creatures of the chasm goes poorly. Their numbers seem limitless, while we are so few. Well done! That's one less chasm-spawned monstrosity to deal with. We have a squad deeper in the chasm, guarding a Sun Elf sorcerer named Quorthon, who is studying the spell plague. He sends word he has gained insight into the true nature of the chasm and requires further assistance. Quorthon created and maintains the magic portals that allow us to move around the chasm. His research is vital to our mission. Follow the road downslope from Fort Precipice. You'll come to the first portal. Activate it, and you'll travel to an earth moat where you can find Quorthon.
Deadly. The spell plague energies are building. We must act quickly. Welcome, my friend. As a wizard, I have a keen interest in all things arcane, and the spell plague is no exception. I've gained some insights into the nature of these strange energies during my time here in the chasm. Perhaps we can help each other with our respective goals. I am in need of a magical power source to keep the warp gates running. Fortunately, a number of magical relics can still be salvaged from the ruins of the old Arcanist Quarter. The bizarre energies emanating from the chasm have rendered these items useless in regard to their original enchantments. However, I can still make good use of their residual magical energy. My warp gates are the only things that make travel here in the chasm possible, but to maintain them, I need those magic items.
I believe one of the members of Scar Company was looking for aid with an issue arising in the Arcanist Quarter. The twisted magic here is surely causing all manner of anomalies. See what you can do for Private Goodmark, and return here when you're finished.
Corthon sent you to help? Well, there's a small cemetery where minor wizards were once buried, but now the restless dead walk there. When the cemetery was still in use, it was blessed by priests of Kalimvor, Lord of the Dead. They placed powerful seals to ward off the curse of undeath, but I've seen with my own eyes that those seals are damaged. It wasn't easy, but I've obtained new seals from one of Kalimvor's Doom Guides. If you were to replace the old broken seals with these new ones, the cemetery might be cleansed of evil.
Be on your guard. The Arcanist Quarter is filled with plague-changed creatures.
Excellent. This will help keep the gates open for a while.
The undead rest once again. This is good news. We should be able to continue our efforts more easily with this problem behind us.
While we are on the topic of gates and portals, there is another urgent matter you can help us with. It seems the Foulspawn of the Chasm are attempting to build gates of their own. Such gates would allow them to bring hordes of aberrant creatures against Skarkeep. I have sensed a spike in arcane energy emanating from a nearby Earth mote. This can only mean that the Foulspawn gates are nearing completion. These gates are powered by plague crystals. If these crystals are destroyed, the gates will be closed. For the sake of Neverwinter, smash those plague crystals!
All is distant and cold.
I felt the ebbing of arcane energy as you brought the gates down. You have done well. This will go a long way toward ensuring the safety of Neverwinter.
The Order of Blue Fire, under their false prophetess Cenobith, the Corrupter, is spreading a message of submission in the face of the spell plague. Cenobith must be dealt with, but she stays hidden within the ruins of the old Cathedral of Mystra, sealed by powerful magical wards. Acolytes can pass these wards with the aid of a magical talisman. Slay the Acolytes of Corruption and search them for a blue flame talisman. Then use it to enter the cathedral. Cenobith will be protected by even stronger spells inside. She does not trust any single one of her followers with the means to summon her from her lair. But if you slay all her lieutenants and capture their talismans, you will have the means to call her forth and put an end to her evil.
You are not ready!
mighty wish.
The spell plague energies are building. We must act quickly. You have done Neverwinter a great service. The doctrines of the Order of Blue Fire are pure madness. And believe me, I know that better than most.